Denny, when he talks about, Dune Part 2, which of course is, we know that Dune is coming out and it's only going to be half that book. If you've seen that book, it's pretty thick. So obviously they're not going to do the full book. So in a recent interview, Denny says Dune Part 2 is likely to happen as Warner Brothers and Legendary are 100% behind the project. They feel it would need a really bad outcome at the box office to not have Dune Part 2 because they love the movie, which, it's great to hear. It's great to hear that we love the movie. And just like looking into deeper into the conversation, says, so the first thing was to prove that there was a beautiful, popular movie that can exist. And I think that I proved that. Everybody at Warner Brothers and Legendary, they are 100% behind the project. They feel that it would need a really bad outcome, blah, blah, blah. Just kind of like what they said. So, I'm very optimistic. So he's very optimistic about that. And Denny also said he was not happy about the HBO Max simultaneous release, but understands the pressure that studios are under due to the pandemic. The director feels the enemy of cinema is the pandemic. No shit. And that the movie was made as a tribute to the big screen experience. So this is what he's saying right here, of course. And then, of course, let's see. Villeneuve has been vocal in the past about the issues and blah, blah, blah. With the box office struggling to catch up to pre-COVID times, it's certainly possible that the anticipation for could get all that right there. So that's the nerve-wracking part when it comes to Dune, because I want this movie to be big-time successful. It looks gorgeous. Everything about it is gorgeous. I mean, even these two are gorgeous, right, Timothy? I mean, let's face it. He's pretty, even though it's like, dude, lift a weight or two, get a dumbbell, eat a sandwich. But of course, Rebecca Ferguson. But yeah, so I don't know. It's like I love the fact that he said he understands what's happening out there and the pandemic and everything. I'm glad he's kind of come around because, let's face it. It's what I've seen on the timeline when it comes to Dune is, there are people, especially people that love movies, they want this movie to be successful, but it's like, is it going to capture that audience to warrant a Dune Part 2? And, fingers crossed that it does, and the trailers are absolutely gorgeous, and they're playing in front of all, the big movies, which is good. But I'm just like, there's a worry there. There's a worry. And Jose, shut up. I see you with your sleepy emoji. Don't you dare. But it's just it's a little nerve-wracking. It is definitely a little nerve-wracking when it comes to this. So when it comes to Dune, but let's fingers crossed. It's coming out in October, so we got Venom also going to be out there too. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the response to Dune. And with the apocalypse, I'm not even calling it the pandemic anymore. It's the apocalypse, all right? Still the apocalypse. This virus ain't going away anytime soon. And, not even the vaccination can get rid of it. It just kind of helps people get through it when they get it. So, yeah, I don't even know why they call it a vax anymore. They should just call it a treatment. That's what I say. Vax usually, shields you from it. You can still kind of get it and pass it around. So I know there's a lot of people still nervous to go out into the movie theater because, yes, you could still get it and you could still transmit it. And that's the whole issue with it. I mean, yeah, we're kind of living in a movie right now when it comes to this damn virus. But, like I said, at least the jab, as they're calling it, is helping people when they actually get it. And, the symptoms aren't bad and they're not like laying out on their ass. So that's good. I know. How dare me? Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the mind killer. Don't fear going to the movies, guys. That's all I got to say.